everybody, this is Team CJC 2020. We are the girls. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. I would like to thank you for commenting on our videos, for liking them, viewing them, and subscribing. That really means a lot to us. Thank you guys. Today our topic is about heartbreaks. How can we overcome heartbreaks? Yeah, so we have something to share with you, and if you have something to share with us, you can write on the in the comments below. We can read them, and other people can read them, and maybe they can help somebody.
Share with us your heartbreaks.
So question number one is, it goes to CJC this side. CJC.
Yes.
Question number one reads: has death ever taken someone close to you? If so, was it heartbreaking moment for you? And if it was heartbreaking moment for you, how did you overcome the pain and the grief?
Oh my gosh. Yes, of course. Death, Mr. Death has ever taken someone close to me, and she was my sister.
Sorry for your loss.
Even when I think about it, even when I talk about it, I feel that pain still inside me, but it's not like before. Yeah, I overcame that thing by putting myself in God, because no one could talk to me, and I feel like, and I feel like, oh my God, yes, now but I put myself in God. I prayed so hard so that I can overcome this. I said, oh God, please help me to overcome this situation, because it was so very hard for me. Also my family, and also having good friends you trust. You can talk to them, they can also talk to you in a good way, you know. If you trust them, they will help you to heal. I'm telling you. Also changing the environment, and you leave that place where that thing happened. It can also help you heal, because oh my God, those
the memory.
Yeah, you have a lot of memories with that person in that place. Just shift
and you go somewhere.
Yeah, because you can even kill yourself.
Yeah.
But if you change the environment, you will heal soon.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So sorry for your loss, CJC. So CJC, have you ever faced such a tragedy in your life, or you have never? If you have ever, how did you overcome that?
Well, hi to CJC. I haven't lost someone really close. I thank God for that. But I've seen people who have lost loved ones, and I've been for example, my mom lost her dad, my grandfather, and then seeing her in too much pain. Also, it wasn't really easy for me, but
okay. For me, I also lost someone who was very close to me. It was really heartbreaking moment. As CJ said, you can feel like you want also to die, but that is not the solution. The only solution is, I think, to put God first and accept that it has happened, and it is going to happen to everybody. But it is really heartbreaking. You can't get words to explain the pain, and you cannot overcome it so easily. You have to pray so hard and to accept that the person is normal, and to keep yourself surrounded with the beloved ones, your family members, your good friends who are going to be really positive about the situation, who are not going to be negative about the situation, and changing the environment, as CJC said. It also can help to forget some of the memories of the person. Okay, thank you so much, CJC. So the question number 2 goes to CJC. CJC, this question reads: have you ever been heartbroken by your partner or best friend? If so, how did you overcome the pain? How did you overcome that pain?
I have been heartbroken by a friend, a close friend, a partner, not yet.
Good for you, dear.
So because I love so much. I love my friends so much. So I loved these friends so much one time, and then they had to just yeah.
Sorry, baby.
Okay, thanks.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
You know, it's bad to trust
Yeah,
people and
that
then turn
just the
into
wrong
something.
people. Yeah. So
Mm.
I went through it. I had to, you do what you feel like you, because sometimes you shout and then you don't feel the pain anymore. Because sometimes you can't express yourself, and no one can understand what you're really feeling.
Yeah.
So sometimes you shout in your pillow. Sometimes you cry. Sometimes you talk to someone. Yeah, you do whatever it takes.
Yeah. So what did you exactly do in that moment?
In that moment,
Yeah.
I talked to my sister.
Mm-hmm.
And I give myself time
Mm-hmm.
to be alone and heal properly, so I can, because losing someone you love, it makes you feel unworthy. Sometimes you feel like you're not enough, maybe you did something wrong, but it's not it. It was just their time to go, and you have to let it be and just live with the new life and move on.
Okay. Oh, sorry about that. CJC, have you ever been in such a situation before?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
no. Me, my friends,
They are
I
genuine.
just love them.
And they are
because,
genuine. They can't leave. Yeah, that's
they
very
are
good.
not those, like, let me say stupid friends.
Yeah.
Because if you love someone,
You don't have to hurt them.
yeah, why?
Why are you hurting them actually?
Yeah.
Why?
And why are you
You should
straying?
be trustworthy.
Yeah, and you shouldn't pretend that you love someone just because
Yet you
want
don't
to get
love
close
them.
to them.
Yeah.
Don't.
Please stop those habits. If someone comes to you and becomes your friend, please
Either
at least
choose to be their friend or leave.
Okay.
Because you're going to hurt them.
Don't
And
pretend.
Thank you.
Okay, that's very nice. Thank you, CJC. Yeah, so for me, I think I have never lose a friend. Like, I have never
so
lose.
much. Yeah.
I have never lose a friend.
Me also.
Yeah, the only thing, the way I
yes,
lose my
you will
friend.
have us.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, the only thing I think I do when I leave the place, like after creating friends, when I leave the place, you know, when you're not in touch with
Yeah.
those friends, you start losing them slowly, but not
Yeah,
like
but not
heartbreaking,
like- yeah.
not like that. So another
True.
question goes to CJC.
Yes.
CJC, the second question reads: Is it okay to let the feeling out after heartbreaks, or it's better to pretend and feel them from inside?
Oh my God. On that, I could say that it's better you let them out. You should not keep them inside, because you can even burst,
Yeah,
you can die, you can collapse, everything.
yeah.
But when you let them out, you will feel okay. You will feel yourself also. You know, you should also, like, when you let them out, you can also love yourself. But if you keep them inside, you will not even love yourself, because you will always say, oh my God, you will have something here, like something piercing your heart, you know. But when you leave those things out, you will feel like you are a new blonde.
Yeah, that's very good.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
It's better
To let them out.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, CJC. So CJC,
Have I ever?
Mm-mm.
Or what do I do to heal that?
is it okay to let the feelings out, or it's okay to just
To
pretend
pretend.
and keep them
No.
inside?
It's not good to bury the pain inside of you, because let me tell you something funny. So when I was young, my friends and I used to think, if you keep so many secrets in your heart, it's going to burst. Yeah. So that is a trick. I think we used to get out the secrets from each other, you know. But anyway, back to that point. It's not good, because if you keep burying that pain inside, it's going to bring you anxiety. It's going to bring you depression. It's going to bring you things, and you start really thinking, oh my God, I have a problem. I'm not a good person. Maybe they are dead because of me. Maybe they are not here with me. They are not friends with me because of me. No, you all deserve love, and you cannot control everything that happens around us.
Yeah.
And
You
we
can
are all
start
one.
losing yourself.
Don't lose yourself in this
Your
pain.
weight, your everything.
Yeah.
You fade away.
Talk to someone, pray. If you can't talk to anyone, just go and sit in church and just talk. God is always there listening to you. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much,
Yeah.
CGC. Yeah. So for me, what I can talk about that, I think it's very okay to let the feelings out. If you want to cry, find somewhere, go cry it out. If you want to shout, go and shout it out.
Yeah.
Just let the pain go out.
Yeah.
Do whatever you feel like it's going to calm you down.
You
to
know?
let the feeling out than
Yeah,
keeping it
I
inside.
also had that moment whereby I was like, after losing my sister,
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, who am I going to be with? Because
She was like your best friend.
yeah, she was my elder, and after her,
You were the next.
Yes, and then I was like, oh my God, what is this? In that moment, I was like, I want to go besides on the shores of the lake. At least I shout.
Yeah, shouting.
At least I
Yeah.
shout.
Yeah.
And
You feel
after
better.
doing it,
Yeah.
my friend, I shout when I was crying also.
Yeah,
it's okay.
And then,
shout.
yeah, and then after, I felt like, oh,
Yeah, you feel like the pain is off. You can
Yeah.
actually shout in your pillow.
Yeah, it's okay to do
I
that.
do.
But
Yes.
don't let you be the feeling.
Exactly.
Yeah, let the feeling out. Don't be the feeling. Because
Yeah, don't let it
yeah,
don't let it
if
die
you keep
in
it
you,
inside,
because
it's going to be the
it's killing
feeling.
you as well.
Yeah, because when you keep it inside you, you're going to be the feeling.
Of
All
course.
the time you're going to hate yourself. Like CJC said, you're going to be full of anxiety, depressed all the time. Having this bad attitude all the time, you deserve the best.
More
You
than
think everyone
every
is coming
time.
up for you. You think
Yeah.
everyone that is around you, they are coming for you.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Just let it out and life goes on.
You can scream in your pillow at night.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much,
You
CJC.
can have your stamina also.
You're crazy. I mean, when I was young, not very young actually, I had this bear, I named it Semada. That's why this is the name Semada. I used to hold Semada and I cry my lungs out because of the pain I always used to be having, and I cry and cry and cry. But that also helped me. You know, when you cry, at least you feel like you're relieved.
Yeah.
So I used to close myself from the room and sorry about that. And I do what I'm supposed to do. So thank you so much. Thank you for reminding me about Semana. So
Welcome.
so another question goes to CJC. CJC, this question reads, do you think sharing your heartbreak stories with people you trust can help you to heal? If so, how can we share our stories to people
You
we
can
trust?
share your stories with people you trust. Yes, because it's good to know where they should not cross, to know what you don't like. Sometimes you share your story. In that story, you're telling these people, I went through this, and then you're also telling them you love, but maybe it's how can I say this? Maybe sometimes you're going into a new relationship, like this is an example, and then you're trying to talk about your old relationship just to show this person, the new person, that you're ready to be in a new relationship, but just that maybe you're scared
Because
to
of
share
the
your
previous
fears,
situation.
to share your fears, and also to share with them what things they shouldn't do to you, things that are going to be traumas, to bring back the pain that came, because it's not good to be like having a friend like this and then you got to move on to a new friend or a new relationship or boyfriend, and then they're doing the same thing to you like the previous one. It brings back the pain. It replays itself and it starts all over again. So it's good to share those things so that they don't happen to you again.
Okay, so do you think it is very good to share your stories with the people you trust?
Of course, yes.
Why?
Because it is, I think it's a quick way of healing it also.
Yeah.
Because if you trust those people, I mean, you trust them. The word trust, you trust them, which means you can talk to them anything. Like, you know what, my boyfriend has done this to me and I'm feeling so bad. But when you talk to them, they will also give you their suggestions, and then you will see what to do next, you know.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
sometimes talking to someone about something you're going through takes the burden off you, and you feel a bit loose. It's not sitting in you anymore.
Yes,
so it's
of
good to
course.
talk about it.
That is good, and I think sharing our story with people we trust. Sometimes you can share your story with a person you trust, and that person maybe he has ever been in such a situation. Oh, don't cry, just cry. So maybe it was even worse than yours. So that's why we need to share our story with people we really trust. Yeah.
Those ones you trust.
Not anyone.
Yes.
Because they're going to tell someone and then they're going to use this thing about you.
Sooner or later.
Yeah.
Yes, guys, you trust someone?
Trust someone and try to share your story with that person.
And if someone shares something to you, don't use it against them. Don't make it a ransom that you're going to get things from them just because you know their little secrets.
And also please try to help them because they have come to you
and don't judge.
For a help, of course.
You don't need to judge. We're all going through such situations today. I'm in this situation, tomorrow CJ in that situation, tomorrow
today is me
situation. So let's help one another. Thank you so much, CJC. Team CJC. So another question goes to CJC. Was it your question? Okay. No, it's CJC. It's your question, Sunshine. Do you think cursing people who broke our hearts, it can help you to heal? It can help you to heal. If so, tell us the reasons, and if it's not so, tell us also the reasons.
Me, I think it's not even advisable for you to curse those people because you're not the one who we cannot do revenge. But if someone really breaks your heart, just put him to God, put her to God. This our big God. Hey. Navigate. It's our Goliath. God is our Goliath. He can fight for you instead of you cursing them, because you know if you curse them, also God will say, what is this? And He will leave. You will leave yourself also. Okay, you decided to curse them. Do as you on your own. But if you put everything to Him, He will fight for you, my friend. It's not good. Me, I think it's not good to curse them. Just put them to God.
Okay. Thank you so much, CJC. So CJC, do you have anything to add on that? Okay. Take it off.
Don't do that. They are not worth it.
Of course.
Because if someone breaks your heart, and sometimes you're angry, you know, and then you're like, why did you do this? So ask yourself that question. You expected too much of them, and you let them in so much, and they didn't deserve it. So why do you think it's worthy for you to go out there and be screaming, oh my God,
go to hell? What?
Say that, baby.
Just tell them they don't deserve it.
They don't deserve it.
So if you want to avoid all of that, let me add on that. So if you want to avoid all of that stuff, stop expecting too much from people. Expectations, I think those are reasons why people, when they break up, they start to curse their partners, you know, because you expected it too much. Don't expect that too much.
Like your dad.
So expect that from you.
You know,
do the best for
sometimes
yourself.
they don't give you that too much one from a boyfriend.
So expectations, just keep it for yourself. If you expect too much, expect it from you, not for somebody else.
Thank you.
So another question, I think, did you see
me?
I think another question goes to you. Do you think forgiving people who broke our hearts can help us to heal, and how can we forgive them after all of that damage?
That's my favorite part. Forgiving is not easy. It doesn't come easy. It doesn't come in a day or a week, but it comes. So you pray and you'll be like, God, help me get this energy to forgive this person. And it will happen. God will help you. God will take away the pain. And then you will forget about this.
And, okay, you still talking? Okay. CJ, you have something to add on that?
Forgiving them is the only option, I think. Because, like, even if you try to do revenge, you are going to put in too much to do that revenge.
Effort, right?
Too much. But if you forgive them, you let it be, you let it be. It will also help you to ease yourself, to be you because you are not minding them, you know. Like
Yes.
if you try to mind those people who break our hearts, you will even lose yourself.
and
I'm
also
telling you.
Yeah.
You'll be like, every time you'll be like, oh my God, he did this to me and I also have to do this to him, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
But if you forgive them and leave them to go like that,
Mhm.
you will be.
And then that much effort you're putting in to hurt them back.
You hurting
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah, you're also
Of
hurting
course.
yourself. And the more you keep a grudge on someone and you hate them, sweetie, you also, that hatred in you, it's also affecting you.
Yeah.
It's not only affecting the other person, but it's even
But also
affecting you
you.
more. So don't hate on anyone.
Just forgive. It's hard.
Forgive and forget and let God do that for you.
Yeah,
That's the best
you know,
that
guys, forgiving people who have ever
hurt us.
broken our hearts, I think that is the hardest thing in the world.
So hard.
Because whenever you think how the things they promised you, all the promises
They
were
made to
lies,
you.
you understand? So it is really hard, and praying to God, it is the best thing we can do, but we all know God takes really so long to answer our prayers. But you have to be patient enough so that God can do his part, you know. God
He always comes
is
under
under control.
perfect
Yeah,
time.
yeah. So we have to give
It's
everything to
never
God.
late or
Early.
Yeah, so you have to let everything to God to do his part. So for you, the only thing you have to do, let go.
Sit down
You
and watch
heal.
him.
Yeah,
do
you
his
heal.
thing.
Pray for yourself, pray for him so that he can also become a better version
Yeah.
of him or herself.
Yeah.
To not keep on hurting other people.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that.
And
is
you know,
also nice.
if you don't backfight them,
Mhm.
they will also be like,
What is wrong
what's
with
wrong
her?"
with this
Yeah.
one? And they will also maybe themselves,
Mhm.
they will also hurt themselves more than you. You know,
Yeah,
because they will be
yeah.
like, why she's not doing this?
Mm.
Why she's not
Why she's
doing
not
this? You
coming
know?
back at me?
Yeah.
Because also coming back at someone, it means you're all going to be on the same level.
Yeah.
Exactly. Play stupid. Leave the rest to God.
Yeah, just watch them,
Yeah.
So another question goes to all of us, Team CGC. Yeah, this question reads: what are the ways of forgiving people who have ever broke our hearts? So,
The way.
okay, let me start. Let me start with my point. So I think the ways of forgiving those people who have broken our hearts. First of all, you have to put yourself into the person's shoes. Because we also have ever done that. We have ever
Yeah.
made people angry or sad.
Of
And you
course,
went
so
back to
many
them
times.
and you're like, I'm very sorry. I did not mean really to do that. But I know I did it and it really made you sad or it made you angry. But we put ourselves into that person's shoes. After putting yourself into someone's shoes, I think you can feel what he's feeling. You can feel what is she or he feeling. And that's where you can start to forgive them. And I think you have to dedicate these people to God, and you like, God, I think these people, they don't know what they are
that's the
doing.
best thing ever.
Yeah, they don't know what they are doing, but
As
I'm
Jesus
really
said.
praying for them to be better versions of themselves than sitting there and hurting yourself again while you're not forgiving and while you're not finding solutions to forgive those people. So you can add on, Team CGC.
Yeah, I also think, as you say, that put them to God, the option, because God told the Bible teaches us to forgive.
And
Yeah,
forget.
yeah, forgive. It is double give, but the other one,
Forget, yeah.
forgetting is
yeah,
not
yeah,
easy.
you know,
It will
takes
take
time
decades,
to-
yeah.
but
But still, some things you can. It depends on the on
Damage.
on the damage, because like CJ, someone, he can abuse you, like serious abuse, and the other one
yeah.
maybe someone stole your money. Yeah, who will you forgive first?
You mean forget first?
No, I mean forgive.
Of course, this one was shouted at you.
Yeah,
You know
definitely. It
that-
also depends on the what?
The
On
damage.
the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have to pray to God to give us that gift
Energy,
of forgiving and
mercy,
forgetting.
of
Yeah.
forgetting
Yeah.
what
So I want to
it
add on
was.
this. And after that, you have to create some boundaries.
Thank you.
create some boundaries. Just know these people, I let these people in too much.
Yeah.
This time around they have closed their line, so I shouldn't allow them to close
Should have
this line
limits.
again. So you
Right.
have to have limits again, and limits and limits and limits.
Yeah.
Don't hate them, don't abuse them, don't harm them. Just create some boundaries so
And
that you
also,
can avoid that.
and also before letting someone into your life, first learn them. First learn them, because if you meet me like for a week, you don't know me. You don't know
Don't
me
bring
for
me in your
sure.
house. Don't show me your piggy bank. You don't know my problems.
Of
Yeah.
course, you don't know me. First, learn me first. You know. Yeah, learn me first. Then you put me into your life.
Okay, CJC, tell us
Oh my God.
some ways of forgiving people who have ever broke our hearts.
Let them go.
That's the way we can.
Yeah, you have to let it go. Don't keep it in you. Don't sit on it. Don't just let it go. Every morning that you wake up, just breathe in and breathe out. Sometimes you see them and then you're like, I need to go and say this. I need to say this. You put on a word, and you put a words on a piece of paper that you feel like you should say to this.
Yeah,
people.
but you know.
Yes, actually, also one thing. If you say something or someone you go through something, it's good to always sit down and write. Sometimes I do that actually. Write all your feelings on a paper because you won't say it to anyone. No one is going to understand you. So write it down. It's good. It helps.
Yeah, but even sometimes you have to give them some good lessons. Some people can really hurt you. Some people they can really be on your neck. You understand? And the only thing you have to do to give them their level.